Hi, everybody, and thank you for tuning into this week's podcast at MyRationalResponse.com. There's a few things we want to address this week. Last week, we kind of talked to you and gave you some more information about what we're doing. This week, I want to help you on knowing how to respond. A lot of times when you post a video, or some of you have gone to videos that have actually made a statement about My Rational Response, the best way for you to respond is out of love. It's important you understand that even though as Christians, when you hear the word atheist, it scares you. You don't know how to respond because sometimes, and they will challenge you, they know you don't know how to respond. But the only thing that they cannot respond to is love. The best way for you to do that is stand up for what you believe in, let them know you believe it beyond a shadow of a doubt, and tell them it was good to talk to you. You will most likely get a response. The response is going to tell you that you're an idiot, or you should believe in evolution, or you don't have any proof. It's important you understand. We can't prove things either way, but the only person that's important to prove it to is yourself. You have to know what you believe and why you believe it. The last thing you want to do is tell them, I can't believe you don't believe this, you're going to hell. They already know that, and they're doing that with an understanding of trying to make you realize they don't care. Thus the blasphemy challenge. The blasphemy challenge is their intention of damning their soul to hell. They don't care, but one thing they can't respond to is love. You may even be an atheist because we post this on YouTube and you're watching it right now and you think this is a joke and you can't believe I'm making this statement. But let me help you understand something. There is a movement of young people are taking the same freedoms that you did, and that's standing up for what we believe in. If you have any questions, you as well are more than welcome to join us on our webpage at myrationalresponse.com or send us a message. My username is PG for Jeezy. You may say, why did you use that name? Because every other name was took. So it's important that you realize we care enough to answer. We're not just going to lash out or do something that just causes a debate. We're not here to debate anything. We know what we believe beyond a shadow of a doubt. If you are a believer and you're wondering what you could utilize as a resource to help you know how to respond, read Romans 5. And one of the best translations of that is in the Message Bible. The reason why? The Message Bible says this, and it says it verbatim. Grace beats sin hands down. God loves you, and there's nothing that you could ever do to push him away. Even in the story of the prodigal son, he left a road home. If you're watching this podcast, do me a favor. Pray for those who don't know God and pray for those who are responding, because we want to make sure we represent God the best possible way. You've got to go to our webpage, myrationalresponse.com, and I'm not going to say it now. We're going to save it till next week. We are about to launch something called Phase 2. You do not want to miss it, and you want to figure out how you can get involved. My name is Greg. I'm glad you tuned in today for this week's podcast. Look for next week. We're going to be interviewing people and also give you an opportunity of how you can become a part of this movement at a greater level. God bless you. Tune into our podcast, get iTunes, and you can subscribe on a regular basis and you can update it and watch it. But if not, we'll see you next week. MyRationalResponse.com. It's time to respond.